So I just got back from PAX East and I got to play a lot of cool games. And I'm going to tell you about some of these great games and why you should be looking for them. I'm going to break it into three sections, the best stuff that I'm definitely buying, the stuff that looks good and I will likely buy, and the stuff that I am cautiously optimistic for. Let's not waste any more time, I'm just going to get right into it with the best games of PAX East 2019. So let's start this off with Splitgate, the FPS that's basically a mix of Portal and Halo. And yeah. Do I even have to tell you why this is cool? I mean, just look at it. Okay, it was really fun to play, and I got on the list for the closed beta, so I am super excited to see more. Look out for this game, it was awesome. Next up is Afterparty, my personal favorite game of the show. It's from the creators of Oxenfree, which is a fantastic game by the way. And the premise of Afterparty is that you have to outdrink and outparty Satan to escape hell. The voice acting and writing were great, the art was beautiful, and the premise just sounds really fun. And I have a lot of faith in them, considering that I think Oxenfree is such a fantastic game. I cannot wait to play this, and you guys should definitely check it out if you're interested. Now onto The Outer Worlds. Okay, this game has been shown off before, and it's being hailed as like a true Fallout game as it was made by the creators of the original Fallout and Fallout New Vegas. And after seeing some new footage, I can confirm it felt very much like an old Fallout game. I didn't get to play it, but at the panel that I went to, they showed off this demo, and it really emphasized the amount of choices and player freedom you have. It was still a work in progress build, so it was a little weird watching gameplay without any of the voice acting put in, but still this game seems like a lot of fun, and the demo really confirmed that this is very much an old Fallout type of game. Lastly, we have Close to the Sun, which seems to be a mix of BioShock and Outlast. In this alternate history tale, your sister has asked you to meet her aboard the Helios, Nikola Tesla's giant ship. When you get there, it's very clear that things have gone awry. The Art Deco style is awesome, the atmosphere is great, and I can't wait to see where the story goes. Don't just write it off as some BioShock ripoff because they have a very similar art style. It's clearly inspired by that, but it seems like it could bring something really cool to the table. Alright, fine. Yes, I didn't mention Borderlands 3. It's coming, it'll be great, I'm sure, but damn did that press conference kill a lot of hype. Okay, Randy spent 20 minutes doing a magic trick. They rambled on forever about the previous games, and then when they announced the remastered version of the first games, the trailer lagged beyond belief. Then when they tried to show the trailer for 3, it lagged again and again. I'm excited for it, we all are, but damn, that was a hilariously bad reveal. Now on to the second category, starting with Layers of Fear 2. This game is the sequel to the first Layers of Fear game, this time centering on filmmaking instead of painting. I never played the first Layers of Fear, but I was a big fan of Observer, Bloober Team's second game, and I'm very excited for this. It seems to be taking what the team has learned from their first two outings and applying it to this game. There are also a lot of elements from classic noir and horror films on display here, and I'm really looking forward to the result. Next is Dauntless. Dauntless is a free-to-play, 4-player monster-slaying co-op game. When I played it, I instantly thought it felt like a blend of Monster Hunter and Ashen. Time will only tell about the complexity, but either way, it was fun and I'm really looking forward to playing the full game. Now, this game technically wasn't at PAX, it was actually at the Bethesda Days event happening across the street, but it's Rage 2. Unfortunately, the demo I played was on a controller and not PC, but that didn't really matter because I have no doubt this will be one of the best combat experiences of 2019. Gunplay felt good and different abilities seemed really cool. I'm a bit worried about the open world as the section that I played felt a bit sparse, but still really fun and I'm looking forward to it. Lastly, we have The Outer Wilds, not to be confused with The Outer Worlds. This one basically seemed like No Man's Sky but with a structure and a story. I enjoyed No Man's Sky despite how hollow and lacking the original release was, and I'm excited to see if this game can make good on that initial promise of No Man's Sky. I don't mean to label it a new No Man's Sky game and put it in that corner, but that's just kind of the vibe I was getting from some of it, as it is about exploring the universe. Let's start the last category off with Control. Now, this is a game that I will likely buy, but man, that demo has me a bit worried. First of all, Sony went complete potato with the way they did the demo, only letting like 100 people play it per day, and you had to RSVP using their app, but the spots filled up literally within 5 seconds. And then they made you stand a foot away from this big ass screen, and whatever. It was annoying, but let's talk about the actual game. I was one of the few people that was actually able to get in and play it, and I can say that the combat felt fun, and I really liked the abilities, but I do worry a little bit about progression. as the demo kind of just plopped us down and let us free roam for 20 minutes. I don't know if there are going to be a lot more weapons and abilities because there wasn't a whole lot in what they showed. My primary concern though is performance, because holy shit, it ran like dookie on the PS4. And I'm assuming it was running on a Pro too, because why wouldn't it be for the demo? I mean, if they actually brought out regular PS4s for their demo, that's pretty stupid. So I'm assuming it's a Pro, but even still, the frame rate was never a constant 30, and it dipped into the teens several times. Still, the concept is interesting and the gameplay was good, but I really hope they can iron out some of the performance issues before launch. Next up we have Dreams, which is basically a game about making games. It's kind of like its own engine, and they give players freedom to make their own mini games within this game. It's really an interesting concept. My issue is I don't know if these games will have any longevity to them, because the ones that I played were fun for a few minutes, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to either justify the purchase or if there's even a possibility to make longer games. It's just too hard to tell how this is going to turn out. We have to kind of wait and see for that. Still, it's a really interesting idea and concept, so I'm going to be keeping my eye on it. And lastly, we have Pathologic 2, a smaller, story-driven game with a really cool setting. I've never played the first, but the general premise of 2 is that you play as a doctor fighting a mysterious illness. There is an emphasis on survival, as you have to monitor your own bodily functions, time, as you only have 12 days to solve the mystery, and choice, as everything you do matters and can positively or negatively affect the outcome. I haven't seen a whole lot from it, and the short demo that I played didn't show me too much, but I'm certainly interested because the world looks really cool. Alright, so that sums up my PAX East experience. I had a great time and I got to play a lot of games, even more than what I mentioned in this video. It's just so cool walking around the floor and getting a chance to chat with the devs. I definitely recommend that anyone who's really into gaming, check out PAX if you get a chance. And I guess I'll take this time to let you guys know that I have several reviews in the works. We got more games coming out soon that I'll be playing. I'm still working on my own game, so expect a lot more content from me because now I am back at school. I'm no longer on my 9-to-5 co-op job, so I got more time. On my hands between classes and stuff to be working on things, so I'm really excited to get back into it and get some more videos out there. So, yep, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I promise we got more cool stuff on the way, so stay tuned.